you're a Gemini born May 21st to June 20th, what can you expect for the month of March 2017? Let's tune in and find out. Well, right away, Geminis, I can see some of you, wanting to go at war with yourself. Just these dueling energies where you may be really hard on yourself and you're trying to break that behavior, or you're starting to have some recognition like, wow, maybe this isn't working. Talking to myself this way or beating myself up like this doesn't really support me. So I feel like this is the month where you're going to start to kind of go inward. I see a lot of Geminis really being forced to look at their own stuff, really being forced to say, you know what, I don't want to be this way. I want to be a little bit different. I want life to be smoother. And I think the universe is going to bring to you the right people and situations to kind of wake you up or shake you up if you haven't already been. Waking up and shaking up to this new way of being. So you're also, a lot of you are being given great opportunities, like really amazing opportunities. And so it can be calling up fear inside of you where you're feeling inadequate or feeling like, wow, do they know I really don't know what I'm doing kind of energy. And you just got to let that go, right? That's just, if there is a practical element to it, like you're being asked to sell wedges and you don't know what a wedge is, you need to do your homework, right? So if there's a practical element to it, then you need to own it. Go to the boss, go to whoever it is and say, hey, you know what? I need some literature or I need some hands-on training. This is one aspect. I've got everything else covered, but this right here, not quite so sure about. So, and my sense is if you do that, there's going to be support for you. But just do it in a way that is productive and not self-defeating or quitting, right? The last thing you want to do is just, because Geminis, you guys can flip really fast and just go, you know what, I'm done. So let's say it's your relationship and you're like, I'm just not good at relationships. That doesn't work, right? Because you have no choice. Your life is a relationship. Everywhere you turn, there are relationships. So if you're struggling in your relationship, then you need to just know, is it you? Is it something that you're bringing? Or is it the person that you're with? So if we look at coupled relationships, what can you expect for the month of March? It feels right away I've got some headaches. So I feel like, there may be some things that you're having to figure out that are difficult, and maybe you're having some hard conversations with one another. But I also feel like when you put your heart first, that you're going to be fine. And I feel if you're in a committed relationship, they're going to accept you and they're going to champion you, right? If you're not in a committed relationship, you're going to see that too. You're going to see like, shh, see ya. So for those of you that maybe are in a relationship, but it's fairly new, or it could be at that breaking point, right? There will be some of you Geminis that may choose to act differently in your relationships, and that may bother the person you're with. It could be that you want to change a behavior. Maybe you want to stop eating a certain type of food. Maybe you want to clean up your diet and you're not getting the support by your partner and they're ordering pizza every night, right? Or it could be, a little more gritty. It could be, maybe you're using drugs and you want to break out and you don't want to use drugs anymore, but your partner's still going to use, right? That's a problem, right? That creates a real difficulty for you. So I think that Geminis are going to find some, in this month, it feels like it's about bringing yourself to the relationship, but really bringing yourself to the relationship, like really looking at your own stuff. Stop beating yourself up. There's a big month for healing here for you, and to be able to move out of your current mode, which was, to take in the pain, to blame yourself, to think that you should be better, right? So it's about healing and healing your relationships. So now for those of you that are single, if you're still interested after I've had all that conversation in having a relationship, this month feels really good. It really feels like you can expand who you are. And by expanding who you are, you're going to be able to attract somebody who gets you and somebody who likes you and who accepts all of you, right? Even if you flip-flop back and forth, right? And the Geminis are known to do. It's fine. And I do feel like this is a great month for relationships. Those of you, I want to just go back. For those of you that are in a committed relationship, this can be a really great month of healing and bring you closer together. I just wanted to say that part. There's a real opportunity to grow even closer to your partner this month through honesty and through healing. So just keep that in mind. There may be also for some impromptu travel available for you too, which would be kind of fun and which would be really good for your heart and good for your relationship. Okay, so let's look for anything else about singles, single Geminis. Biggest thing is don't rush. You don't want to step into the relationship thinking, oh my God, I have to do this right now, or I have to hurry up and change, or I have to hurry up and commit, or this person's going to leave me. Unless they're point out saying, I'm going to leave you, it's over. I think that's your own anxiety coming up of not wanting to leave the relationship. And some of you've got so much stomach stuff, and I'm just burping as I'm talking about this. You carry a lot of your anxiety in your stomach, and just want to breathe. Sorry, I have to move some of this energy and really kind of relax. Okay, Geminis, you have a lot to offer, and this month you may be the first one to know it. In other words, you may finally get to get a glimpse of how great you are. You know, some of you intellectually know this, but you don't really embody it, right? I mean, there's a certain truth that could be said for all signs about self-love, but this month it really feels like Geminis are really being focused on self-love, self-care. And some of you have been giving your energy away to others, taking care of family members, taking care of children. Life is moving so fast. There's so many problems that we all face on a daily basis. And I feel like, if you haven't taken the time to take care of yourself, Geminis, this is the month where you're going to be asked to. And we did just have the eclipses in February, and a lot of times they eclipse us forward and really force us to do things. And a lot of times our own health is about us slowing down, sit down, take care of yourself, stop moving so fast, right? So if you found that you maybe had an injury last month or an extended illness, it may be because you aren't taking care of yourself, that you're not heeding the warnings. So pay attention, Gemini, slow down when the universe asks you, take time to heal yourself. This month is a really good month for that. Now, let's look at money for you. Let's see how the money is for Geminis. Wow, nice. I feel like the money's really good for you guys. This is really good. Oh, I'm so happy for all my Gemini friends. I just see you surrounded by money, so it's really nice. So this can be anything from an opulent trip that somebody takes you on. You pay for it yourself. It could be from just your hard-earned work and money coming in, but I'm seeing money coming in after kind of, you guys had, let's admit it, you guys have had some struggles the last couple of years, and now it just feels like there's this money coming around you, and I think this is really good. It's going to help you also with this self-esteem issue that you've been sort of battling, and I think you're going to see a really nice, finally like a curve happening in March, like, finally kind of like going downhill, but only if you really start to take care of yourself, okay? So you really need to do this. Now, let's look at your health, Geminis. Again, you can get better news this month or more information about your health this month if you become proactive. If you're not proactive this month, then I do feel like for a small percentage of you that there could be a hiccup along the way, right? Things happen to get us to pay attention. I just mentioned that a little earlier, that if we aren't being proactive and taking care of ourselves or slowing down, the universe does it for us. And I don't want that to happen to you. And I'm not really, I'm feeling like this is more of a month where you can kind of accept what's going on around you. There may be people that are pointing out behaviors or addictions or just that you're exhausted or tired and need some support. Listen to them. Take it full advantage of it. Get yourself the help that's needed. I think that your health will really recover fast. And here's the thing. I don't think these are long conversations. I don't feel like this has to be something that's going to wear you down. On the contrary, I feel like the information that comes in this month is really healing and very buoyant. Like it actually gives you more energy. So I do feel like your health is going to get better, providing you accept the help that's coming in. Okay, and one is, first off, is the awareness within yourself that you need to make a change. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else here. We have a new moon in Aries on March 28th, and so let's see about that new moon for you. There's something that you have worked on a long time ago, and it feels like it finally comes in. It could be anything from wanting a girlfriend, and then, aha, here it is, the new relationship, or maybe the title that you're in the relationship, or the engagement that you're in the relationship, right? So there's some new energy at the end of March for relationships, and or for anything that it feels like in the past that you've had, that your hope, it feels like it's connected to hopes, dreams, and wishes. Something that you wanted and it finally gets fulfilled. There's a good omen that happens at the end of the month for you in something, in a wish and a dream that you wanted to have fulfilled. And it could even be, you're working on your health, you have a weight goal, or you have a financial goal. It could be that you're meeting. But I'm seeing, celebration at the end of the month for something that you wanted. Okay, Geminis, have a terrific March. It feels like it's all in your hands, unlike some months where we're at the mercy of the universe. So enjoy yourself. Take good care of yourself. You are huge people, and you have so much to offer in the world, and you give so much of yourselves that sometimes you don't see how valuable you are to us. So this is the month to take the time to take care of yourselves, Gemini. All right. Lots of love to you all. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like. Please comment below, share it with your friends, and I look forward to connecting with you.